Have you ever poured your heart and soul into an idea, only to watch someone else steal the credit? This is the story of Leo, a brilliant young coder who created something that could change the world, only to have it stolen by a powerful man who thought he could get away with it. But Leo had a secret weapon, a plan that was about to unfold in the most public way imaginable. Before we dive into the story, we'd love to know where you're watching from. Let us know in the comments, so we can bring you more stories that you'll love. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, so you never miss what's coming next. Now, let's get into the story. The glass walls of the high-tech office felt like they were closing in on Leo. He sat on a small, uncomfortable chair that probably cost more than his entire wardrobe. Across a massive oak desk sat Mr. Alistair Finch, a kingmaker in the tech world. Finch wore a perfectly tailored suit and an expression of complete boredom. Next to him, his junior partner Chloe offered Leo a small, encouraging smile when Finch wasn't looking. Leo was nervous, but he was also bursting with pride. He opened his old, scratched laptop. "Mr. Finch, thank you for your time," Leo began, his voice a little shaky. "My app is called Connect Sphere. It's a new kind of social network, designed to connect people in local communities based on shared needs and skills, not just likes and follows." For the next 20 minutes, Leo poured his heart out. He explained how Connect Sphere could help an elderly person find a young volunteer for groceries, or a single mom find another parent for a carpool. It was about building real, helpful communities. He had even built a working demo. When he finished, he looked at Finch, his eyes shining with hope. Finch leaned back and sighed, his gaze sweeping over Leo's simple t-shirt and worn-out jeans. "Son," he said, his voice dripping with condescension, "the world is full of ideas. Your presentation was rough. The design is basic. And frankly, you don't have the background to make this work." Leo's heart sank. "But the code is solid," he insisted. "The algorithm is unique." Finch waved a dismissive hand. "It's not for us. We're looking for the next billion-dollar company, not a small-time community project. Thank you for coming in." As Chloe showed him out, she whispered, "It was a really good idea, Leo." He just nodded, the weight of his disappointment too heavy for words. He walked out of the towering glass building, feeling like his dream had just been crushed. 6 months passed. Leo was working as a barista to pay his bills, the rejection from Finch still stinging. One afternoon, while scrolling through a tech news site, a headline made his blood run cold. "Finch Ventures announces Nexus, the app that will revolutionize community." Leo's hands started to shake. He read the article. Nexus was an app that connected people in local areas based on skills and needs. It was his idea. Every detail, every core function. It was Connect Sphere, just wrapped in a shiny new corporate package. Alistair Finch had stolen his dream. For a moment, Leo was consumed by rage and despair. How could a broke barista fight a billionaire? It was his word against one of the most powerful men in tech. But then, a slow smile spread across his face. Finch thought he was just some poor kid. He had underestimated him, because Leo had anticipated this. He had left a little surprise inside the demo code he presented that day. A digital time bomb, waiting for the perfect moment. The day of the Nexus launch was a massive event. The room was dark, filled with journalists and investors. Alistair Finch stood on the main stage, a huge screen behind him looking like a king. "Today," Finch announced to the cheering crowd, "we are not just launching an app. We are launching a movement called Nexus." The crowd went wild. In the audience, Chloe clapped weakly, sick with guilt. She knew Finch had stolen the idea, and her silence made her feel like an accomplice. On stage, Finch began the live demo. "Let's show you how it works," he said, his voice booming. "Our unique proprietary algorithm can match anyone with someone who can help them." He typed a request into the app on the giant screen. The Nexus logo swirled. and then it froze. The screen flickered. Finch tapped the phone, a flash of annoyance on his face. "Just a small technical glitch," he said with a nervous laugh. But it wasn't a glitch. Slowly, a simple box of text appeared on the screen, right over the Nexus logo. For a few seconds, the room was silent as everyone read the words. Original concept, Connect Sphere. Lead developer, Leo Martinez. Digital signature, LM 04-12-2025. Copyright, C. Leo Martinez. A gasp rippled through the auditorium. People started whispering, then talking loudly. Journalists furiously typed, their cameras flashing, capturing the screen. Alistair Finch's face went pale. He stared in disbelief as his billion-dollar launch turned into a public humiliation. At the very back of the room, standing in the shadows, was Leo. He calmly put his phone back in his pocket. He hadn't needed to hack anything. Finch's team had been so arrogant they hadn't even bothered to scrub his original code from the demo. All Leo had to do was send a single encrypted signal from his phone to a dormant function he had hidden deep inside. A function designed to do one thing: tell the truth. Finch was frozen on stage, his career crumbling before a live, global audience. His eyes scanned the crowd, searching for an answer. His gaze fell upon Chloe. Chloe looked from Finch's panicked face to the words on the screen, and then she looked towards the back of the room, where she saw Leo standing tall. Their eyes met. In that instant, she knew what she had to do. She stood up, took a deep breath, and walked towards the nearest journalist. She had found her voice, and Leo had finally gotten his justice. So, what did you think of Leo's master plan? He proved that brilliance and integrity can win, even against the most powerful people. We have a question for you. Do you think Chloe did the right thing by deciding to speak up, even if it meant betraying her boss? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, please hit that subscribe button. It's free for you, but it helps our channel a lot. Thanks for watching, and have a beautiful day.